Good afternoon, scrappers. Welcome to another absolutely incredible video from you know who. Yours truly, Dan the Scrapper. Now, you would have seen in my last video, I was doing these square-shaped light ballasts. Big bastards, and they probably weighed, not probably, well they did. They weighed just over 3 kilos and they gave me just over 800 grams of copper. Those things well and truly on your list for scrapping and tearing the copper out. Today I'm going to do a different video. I'm going to do these bastards. Rightio. These are the rectangular shaped ones. Now again, not a very good time. I don't know what time it was. Last I checked, it was nearly 6 o'clock, so maybe halfway through the video I may have to move under the house, which is full of shit. Okay, it's not shit, it's scrap, rightio. But anyway, so I'm going to scrap these rectangular ballasts. Okay, so I've done the square ones, now it's time to do these. Now, like in the last video, I've done a couple in advance just to have a bit of a run through so I don't look an absolute goose. So I can look rather professional with what I'm doing. Another thing too I'm going to point out, in those rectangular ballasts, you've got these, okay? These are little brass connectors. I know the view is kind of a little bit fuzzy, but nonetheless, you believe me, rightio. These are like brass connectors, and they've got them on, I think, both ends of that ballast. If you're absolutely enthusiastic, go ahead and remove them. But personally, I think for the time involved to, you know, fidget and muck around and trying to get them out, I don't care. If they're in there and they stay in the plastic and crap like that, I'm not going to mess around to get them out, okay? If they're easy, fine. But if they're not, it's added time and it just doesn't add to the worthwhile of scrapping these things, rightio? So, here is 2 I done earlier, just like yesterday. So, let's just grab the scales here. Now, I know what these things weigh. Rightio, I'll turn this on, but just for the viewers. Here we go. We'll put her on. 2.867 kilos. Let's grab another one. But this one's a different design. Again, it's very similar, 2.88, okay? I may not do this in the video. I haven't done one, but who cares? You kind of got the idea by the time you finish watching it. So, exactly to the same. Let's try again. 2.844, 2.867. Only vary by a little bit, okay? Now for the copper. The copper that I removed weighed 467 grams. And for the other one, 468. Hardly any variation. Now, I've got a calculator here. Okay? So, for me, electric motors, they've come down a little bit. They're about 99 cents a kilo. So we're going to say what? We'll round it down to 2.8 because they pay by the kilo. Okay, they don't pay by the decimal point. So, pay by the kilo, we're going to say what, 2.8, okay, 2.8 kilos times 0.99. So, that ballast, for me, and that's back to front, very ordinary, I'll read it to you, $2.77, rounded $2.75 for one of these. Now, if I was to strip this, okay, we have the copper. Just imagine we've got a whole heap of them. So we're going to go. What was it? What we got? We'll just call it 0.46 times. Now for me, I'm going to call it $11. It's about $11 a kilo for burnt copper for me. Thereabouts. Not exactly, but thereabouts. Rightio. Close enough is good enough. So times 11 equals. So for the copper alone here is $5.06, rounded $5.05. So I've basically already doubled my money. Not quite. Okay, we're not quite there, but close enough is good enough. Don't forget we've got the steel. Rightio, we've got the steel. So we got 2.8 minus 0.46. So we've got 2.3 kilos of steel. Now we'll times that by 0.27. What we got there? 0.27 equals 63 cents. So essentially, stripping these particular light ballasts, you're just doubling your money. It's okay. Double money is good. Rightio. It's like 2 to 1 odds on betting on your favourite thing. Okay. This is guaranteed. Doing a bet on something that's 2 to 1 odds, definitely not guaranteed. So this is essentially, you can't lose. Now, put that away, and I'm going to show you how it's done. Very similar to yesterday, although this block of wood, I haven't tried it with this. I'm just trying to, before I did it with this, but I'm going to see if I can avoid cutting the ends of the copper. So sit back. Oh, for goodness sake, 7 minutes of talking. Sit back and watch me do it, and that way you will have your own idea of how to do it yourself. Again, we have a hammer, cold chisel, and what up, G clamp. Okay, so let's get started. I'll reposition this video so it doesn't fall off and shake about everywhere. First things first, just knock this end off here. I've got a bucket, throw it in the bucket. And as I said, it's got these brass connectors inside. If you want to strip them yourself, go ahead, you're welcome to do it, but personally I ain't going to sit there fidget about to get them out. Now we stand it up on edge, and we're going to put the cold chisel at the bottom. Okay, we're going to knock this plate off. Rightio. How awesome was that? Bloody unreal. The next step is, if you have a look at this, there's a line that runs along here and a line that runs along here. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to clamp it down on edge like this, and then I'm going to knock this centre bit out. Tidy this bit here up first. Wonderful. This isn't even going to take 5 minutes to do one. Next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it upside down, and I'm going to knock this copper down so it's touching the table, and then I'm going to pick it up and just bash it out with the hammer. This is the part where I haven't tried this bit of wood to see if it's a little bit better. This will be my trial and error. Just give this a little bit of a clean up first. Wonderful. Wonderful. This may or may not work, don't worry. Although, mind you, it doesn't get in the way. Let's put it like this. Don't really need to clamp it down, to be honest, but I just did. That works. Okay, not special. Seems to work all right, but okay, as you can see, it's moved. Okay, it's moved. You see the grooves. Just get the hammer, bit of a bok, and bingo, out she pops. Not too bad, hey? Not too bad. And as I said, not even 5 minutes. I've done more talking than work. So, scales, where are we? Are we in the same ballpark figure of 0.67, 0.68? 0.464 grams, so 464 grams. 4 grams less than the other one. So now that you've got a fair idea, let me just do a couple more, just for the hell of it, and just for your own entertaining pleasure. Mind you, I'll just clean up some of this steel. Now I'm looking at the time here, 13 minutes and basically 10 seconds. So we're going to knock this off and see how quickly we can get it done. And there we have it. We started at 13:10 and basically we finished at 15 minutes and 15 seconds. So what's that? 2 minutes and 5 seconds to strip one of these, okay? It takes absolutely no time at all. And as I said, I've done more talk than bloody work. But that doesn't matter, because the video was essentially just to show you how easy these are. So, I ain't going to drag on the video any longer because, you know, it isn't really necessary. And I'm going to turn this video up to me. And there we are. So, I hope you enjoyed that little demonstration. I certainly had the time of my life doing it. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the ba-ding. That's right, the ba-ding. The ba-ding, so you are notified every single time I post a video, so that you don't miss out. See that? I'm getting right in the swing of this video, having a hell of a time. Loving it. Loving it. Clean shirt, smells amazing. Oh yeah. Just bought a new washing machine. The one we had yesterday shit itself. Some sensor problem. So what the heck. Just bought a new washing machine. 14 kilo beauty. Wife's still getting her head around it. But it seems to work all right. But anyway, thanks for watching everyone. Go upstairs, go and have your dinner, go and have breakfast, go have lunch, whatever you want to do, or pull something apart. Have a great time. I'll see you in another video very soon. Peace out, my friends. Cheers to you all. See you all in another video. Bye for now, and don't forget, check out the Happy Scrappy. That's Scrappy with a Y. Kind of like another buddy of mine now, you know. Bit of a, hey buddy. And he's putting out new videos. As I said, he's new to the game. Kind of trying to earn his stripes in the YouTube industry. So check him out if you wish. He's got a bit of information to share with everyone. And that's enough talk from me. We're on 18 minutes, 15 seconds. So not too bad. Anyway, as I said, like, subscribe, ring the big ding, and have a great weekend. Bye for now.